It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. This was the scene a moment ago as the Bears emerge from their tunnel. Ready for football are they, and ready for football are we, as the Bears get set to match up with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons.
Pat O'Donnell to kick off for Chicago.
22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And off we go from Soldier Field. Now this will make it into the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Gurley. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now a draw play for Gurley. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. I don't think Gurley got there. Looks like the defense held him back. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Here we go. It's Gurley. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
First down.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw it with Ryan. Looking deep for Julio. This is caught inside the 15. That one good for 37 yards. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Ryan now off the bootleg. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. To throw is Ryan. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
They're running with Gurley, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. Now Trubisky on 1st down. And Graham's got it, complete. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Watch the twins. Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3. Check 31, check 31.
Looking to throw Trubisky on 1st down. And this is a catch by Ted Ginn. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
4 yards remain for 2nd down.
Let's go, D.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Come on, alert. Ready, up. 36.
Trubisky to throw again. That's complete to Robinson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And this is going to be back-to-back tackles for a loss here as the Falcons defense yet again drops him behind the line.
Brought down back at the 21-yard line.
So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. From the shotgun is Trubisky. And he's got Miller. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Here we go now on 1st and goal. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for first and goal. And he's got his man. That's Robinson. Touchdown, Bears. Allen Robinson there to make the grab. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. That's one of those long drives where not only do you score, but you really tire out the defense, too.
That's a great point because now they've been on the field for a long time. Them going to the bench, trying to make adjustments, trying to figure things out, but they'll do so fatigued.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board, so let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
A gain of 5.
A pickup of 5 yards. First down, Atlanta. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Play action. It's Ryan. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Intended target on that one, Russell Gage. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and
10. To throw again, Ryan. And it's incomplete. Intended target on that one, Russell Gage. And it's 3rd down.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
The Falcons on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Back to the ground game here, Gurley. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
On the play. second.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
So they bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. Now left side on the swing pass. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Back at the 49.
Now that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying is one thing. We can second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on third down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. And that one will fall incomplete.
Intended
clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
On the play by Kyle Fuller.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. Throwing again. Ryan. Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
The connection made. It's Graham. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
10 at the 42-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Trubisky. It's complete to Robinson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now is signaling a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
And at the 29-yard line.
What's tight? Tight is right. What's tight? Tight is right. Hey, 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 hey. Four down, four down, four down.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. Robinson's got it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And this carries into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Right there, 54, right there, right there.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. He finds Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards to pick up there.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Hey, alert, 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 alert.
Now Trubisky to throw. And Graham's got it over the middle. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. A play fake to Montgomery. Now Trubisky. And he fires one incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
Watch his flat. Watch his flat.
Off the play fake, here's Trubisky. And he finds Jimmy Graham. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Nathan. Let's go. You tighten up. Check it out, read. Say.
Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. That is caught inside the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 33 yards that time.
Check. 54. Coming to you.
They'll run for him with Montgomery. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
A loss of 2.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
I'm coming after you. Hey, check 24. Check 24. Check 37. Lock in.
They try again with Montgomery. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll run for it with Tariq Cohen. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
It's interesting where we are in the game now. The analytics folks, they might tell you to kick the field goal and make it a 2-score game. But you have to wonder if emotionally they're thinking, let's go for the touchdown and try and slam the door.
Eddie Pinheiro on now for the Bears. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, The way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the fourth. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. A tougher task for them now. That turnover on their last possession led to the field goal, meaning that they have to now try to erase a 2-score deficit here in the fourth. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
It's a gain
23 yards, the final tally.
And a Falcon first down.
From the shotgun, Ryan to the right side and complete to Hurst. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Well, that's something you haven't had to talk about much this game. A nice big play right there. But this team, overall, they haven't done a whole lot offensively.
Well, they're still sitting on the goose egg. We talk about defenses having pride in a shutout. This offense wants to get rid of that zero. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Still 15 yards to go, second down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. To throw again on second down, Ryan. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. The Falcons on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15. Ryan will throw again. Going for it all. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Getting in there and knocking it away, Eddie Jackson.
Too many zeros on the stat sheet thus far. No touchdown passes, no points for his team, but he remains undaunted. Still attempting to get his team on the scoreboard, firing the ball downfield.
So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. Side the left hash this from 45. And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one just an absolute killer. A chance to get this back within 1 score.
All hope not going yet, but at the same time, you're exactly right. They needed to get back within 1 score and have a motivated defense take the field in order to get it back for them for one last big drive.
They'll go to Montgomery to try to wind some clock. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And what do they start thinking about these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts, and get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Trubisky will throw. The screen pass here to Cohen. It'll be a couple of 8 on the screen. And it's sets up a third down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. The Bears on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now it's Trubisky. Going up top for Miller. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that is incomplete. Ryan took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't lead it in.
Incomplete.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they dropped it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt. Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. That's covered the middle by Hurst. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 14 yards there on a Falcon 1st down.
Falcons.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
25 yards.
Throwing again, Ryan.
1st down.
And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
23 yards.
Throwing now is Ryan. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off to Sean Gibson. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. How about one last great play